Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing tips for Sunday, the 19th of November. Well, these selections will be at Cheltenham again. Well, a very good day yesterday. Can't remember the stakes in total. Was it £35, I think? It was about £115 return. I haven't placed this bet just yet, but yesterday we had an 11 to 1 winner, a 7 to 1 winner, a 66 to 1 second, Crimson, I think Crimson Wave or Crimson Tide. It was backed into 18 to 1. I think it may even return something like 11 to 1 in the end. I think we had another couple of place horses, and there was a couple of horses that didn't place that actually ran okay, but they weren't good enough to place on the day. It would have been very nice if they had done, but anyway, so about £115 return, so it's about time I had a decent day. It would have been very nice if Moonset had won the last race of the day for us. It was 16 to 1, I think it lost by a nose. Travelled very well all the way round, and pretty well all the way round. And it wasn't a case of really, I think it was a case of the other horses not really firing. I think this horse, the Moonset, was okay, but a lot of them I think underperformed, which I thought could potentially happen. But anyway, let's get into Sunday's racing. So I haven't placed the bet yet, but it'll be an each way lucky 15 and something like a 50 pence each way accumulator. I'll probably have a 30 pence each way lucky 15 and a 50 pence each way accumulator that comes to £10. So the first selection is Lucia at 17 to 2 in the 3:30 at Cheltenham, paying 6 places instead of 4. It's just a bit of something that I didn't like about it, is the fact that it's never ran in a handicap before. It's just something I've always followed for years. I don't even mind if they've ran poorly in a handicap. I like to see them running a handicap first or at some point during the career. Well, it hasn't done that yet. However, this horse was very highly touted a bit back, and it looked really promising. Well, it just petered out. It didn't really progress how they thought it was going to. Hence, possibly now why it's running in a handicap, albeit a very competitive handicap. And I think it will be competing in competitive handicaps come March at the Cheltenham Festival and also Aintree. So I do think, and I understand that Nicky Henderson's also got a Berico Lord, but I do like the fact that Lucia has had a recent run. It did fade late on, but it came up against a very good horse who it also lost to at Cheltenham when it came 4th of 21. And to say this horse has been disappointing, we need to realise or put it into context that it's never been out the first 4. And one of those races was when it came 4th and there was 21 runners. So it's still a very good horse and it's been competing at a very high level. So I think it's not a fantastic race on Sunday. It's competitive. And I just think Lucia has got every chance, especially the fact that it's Nicky Henderson at Cheltenham and the horse has had a recent run. So there's no question marks about its fitness. The second selection is Walks Like the Man at 9 to 1 in the 4 o'clock at Cheltenham, paying 4 places instead of 3. The next selection is Rose of Arcadia at 13 to 2 in the 2:20 at Cheltenham, paying 5 places instead of 3. This horse had a recent run over hurdles, ran very well for Joe Tizard. His horses have been running well at Cheltenham this week or this weekend. Or recently, should I say. And I do think this horse has got every chance. It's not a huge price, but I do think it should run its race where there are question marks. Like a lot of the races, there are question marks at this time of the season whether the horse is fit, because a lot of the horses that run at Cheltenham this time of year will be, I actually think, although there's some nice prize money, I actually think they're being tested to see if they handle the course ready for coming back in March. And the final selection is Morning Soldier at 18 to 1 in the 10 past 1 at Cheltenham. This horse, I've gone for this horse. Its recent run was okay. I'm kind of guessing. I don't think this horse will win the race. I think there'll be something that will probably beat it. But I do believe it's best of the rest that could be fighting for 3rd place. It's just a shame they're not paying an extra place of 4 places. This horse has got plenty of experience where a lot of the other horses haven't. And I did actually look at Tedley, but I do believe Tedley has got absolutely no chance if its most recent run, if it was flattered by its most recent run, because it showed nothing up until its last run, where it took, compared to the others, it chucked an absolute monster in. But I'm not convinced. I'm not reassured that it was that it wasn't just flattered by its proximity to two decent horses. If it was genuinely a good run, then it's got as much chance as my selection at a bigger price as well. But question marks. And another positive for Tedley is it's Twist and Davis at Cheltenham. So I went off Tedley. I went for Morning Soldier, and you probably know what's going to happen now. come 1:20. So those are the selections for Sunday. I haven't even looked to see what the meetings are on Monday, but the fact that there's a free bet in my Sky Bet account, I'll put it out having a look, and I'll be looking at placing just a small bet probably on the. If I place just the free bet, it'll be because I like the look of selections, but I'm not over the moon. If I'm actually spending my own money on Monday, it's because I really fancy something. So the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.